in this podcast, we're going to be talking about what you would be having for your last meal if you could choose any one thing for that last meal. We've got a bunch of people here to talk about what it is that they think would make a pretty awesome last meal.
I would have meatloaf and mashed potatoes and like creamy with butter and cheese, and the meatloaf has like lots of ketchup on it, and maybe throw some green beans in there if we're trying to feel a little healthy, and big old glass of milk.
Steak, medium rare, grilled asparagus, mashed potatoes with some awesome gravy. Gotta be at least 12.
Probably for my last meal, I would imitate the late, great John Belushi with mini chocolate donuts and a carton of cigarettes. You gotta go out on top like the greats of our time.
I would probably do like a bunch of sushi and Chinese and like chicken teriyaki, like stir fry with like unagi rolls.
What type of sushi rolls?
Unagi.
Oh.
That's the type.
Well, my last meal would be a ribeye steak, medium rare, with some twice-baked potatoes, some grilled asparagus, because that sounded delicious earlier.
So for my last meal, I'd have my mom's homemade chicken nuggets and probably about, 50 trays of those, which is about 100 nuggets each. Homemade mashed potatoes for my mom, because my mom's an amazing cook, with her homemade gravy. And then I would probably have 5 gallons of Chick-fil-A lemonade to drink, because if I'm going out with happiness.
If I had to have my last meal, it would have to be Mexican food, because, I would have tacos de asada with my mom's homemade salsa verde and horchata.
My last meal would be a big old Chipotle, because that has a lot of like options, and you will be full when you die.
My last meal would be turkey and veggie lasagna with buttered toast with garlic on it and a side salad, and then but for dessert we'd have my mom's brownies and ice cream, and then an ice cream sandwich on the side of that, and then later for a snack you just have the leftovers so that you can be full again.
But they're not regular hot dogs. They're like from Sonora, from Mexico. So the way they're made is she puts bacon on the weenie, and then she puts them inside the bun, and then she puts beans and tomatoes and lettuce. So it's a really stuffed hot dog. Yeah, it's like a Mexican type of thing.
Sounds awesome.
And then I would also take some enchiladas, because my mom makes them really good. Cheesecake. Yeah. But in Spanish it's called pie de queso.
What I would eat for my last meal would probably be nice, like 4 corn tortilla tacos with like asada with like green chili and lime, like a little bit of like diced onions and cilantro, and then I'll have like beans and rice on the side with like goat cheese on it, and then I'll have like 4 tequila shots, like Don Julio, like clear ones lined up with like lime and salt, and then I'll have like a Corona, a Modelo, and then that'll be it. Yeah, that'll be it.
For my last meal, I would think I would have to have some pork green chili, some shredded chicken tacos on a corn tortilla with some avocado salsa, and some Spanish rice, and then maybe finish it all off with a handle of whiskey.
So to me, the whole last meal concept kind of originates from prisoners on death row getting to have one last meal. And I've never really thought about what I would want for a last meal myself, but there was a time when I was working in a kitchen for a very prominent psychologist, and one of the weekly meals that I had to make and prepare there was for inmates on death row as their last meal. And I never knew who the inmate was or what the crimes had been, but the last meal was always something very simple, and it was not overly complicated, but there were a couple that we had to make during my time working there.